Actually, today it is neural networks that are more frequently nerd content alert. There is never a single way to solve a machine learning problem. There's always a couple of algorithms that fit, and your job is to choose the one that fits the most. Today we have 4 main directions in the machine learning: classical machine learning, reinforcement learning, ensemble methods, and neural networks and deep learning. In this mini-series, I am going to cover all of these. Classic machine learning. The first methods in this category came from pure statistics in the 50s and solved formal math tasks. These days, half of the internet is using these algorithms. For example, when you're reading an article and you see a list of read next, it's probably the work of one of these guys. Classical machine learning is often divided into 2 categories: supervised learning and unsupervised learning. What are these? In supervised learning, the machine has a supervisor. Think of this person as kind of a teacher who gives the machines the answers. For example, whether it's a cat on a photo or a dog. The teacher, the supervisor, has already divided the data into cats and dogs. This division is called labeling, and then the machine is using these examples to learn, one by one, cat by dog. Unsupervised learning means that the machine is left on its own with a set of photos and a task to find out who's who. Data is not labeled, there is no teacher, and machine is trying to figure out patterns on its own. The machine will usually learn faster when it has a teacher, and therefore supervised learning methods are more common in real-life examples. There are 2 types of such tasks within supervised learning. They are called classification and regression. Classification is a method that splits objects based at one attribute known before. For example, separate socks based on color or music by genre. Today, classification is used for spam filtering, language detection, fraud detection, recognition of handwritten characters and numbers, and more. Machine learning is mostly about classifying things. Machine here is like a little baby that is learning how to sort its toys. Here is a robot toy, here is a car toy, here's a dinosaur toy, here's a dino car. Oops, probably something went wrong. In classification, you always need a teacher. The data should be labeled with features so that machine can assign classes based on them. Everything can be classified. Articles based on language and topic, and this is important for search engines, music based on genre, Spotify playlists, and even our emails. Nerd content alert! Popular classification algorithms these days are naive Bayes, decision tree, logistic regression, k-nearest neighbors, and support vector machine. If you want to learn more about them, I am leaving the link to a really good article about them in the description box below. Another popular classical machine learning method within supervised learning is regression. Today, regression is being used for stock prices forecasts, demand and sales volume analysis, medical diagnosis, and any number-time correlations. Popular algorithms here are linear and polynomial regressions. Regression is basically a classification where we forecast a number instead of category. Regression is perfect when something depends on time. Examples are car price by the numbers of kilometers traveled, traffic by the time of the day, demand volume by growth of the company, etc. Regression is actually built into Excel and is a favorite method for people working in finance. What happens inside of it is simply that the machine tries to draw a line that indicates the average correlation. But unlike a person with a whiteboard and a pen, machine can do that with a mathematical accuracy. Now, when the line is straight, it's a linear regression. When it's curved, it's polynomial. And basically, these are the 2 major types of regression. There are other ones that are more exotic, but I will not cover these. I will leave a link in the description down below so you can check it out if you're curious.